Blue man, look, see? I'm blue. However it goes. Remember that song? I forgot to put myself on TV, look. Right there, I can't see the chat or anything at the moment. So, I should be able to now though. Hi everybody, how you doing? Oh, you okay? Oh dear. Isn't it a nice, it is here anyway. That's it, isn't it a nice day? And it's like 7 o'clock at night and it's still really light outside. It's still even sunny, it's a little bit warm. Ain't looking good, is it? Ain't looking good. There's nobody here. See, that worked. Oh well. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get there in the end, I'm sure. In the meantime, let's watch this. I finally see somebody. Hi Craven, how you doing? I delete the lows. How you doing? I was feeling all lonely, like I was just talking to myself. I was absolutely devastated and stuff. I'm not very good at this, am I? Oh, we'll get there in the end, as always.
What is an auditor? Is an auditor a social justice warrior? Someone who's going to make sure that your rights and their rights are upheld and no one's going to trample on them? Is an auditor someone who's standing...
It's always worth it, Colm. Come on, mate. I take down exposing fraudsters. How you doing?
Up for the small guy in front of big pharma, big business, government, and the police.
Papers and registration, please.
Is an auditor someone we should respect and we should support and we should encourage to go out and continue to fight the fight for us small people who can't fight the fight for ourselves? Or are auditors just a bunch of funnies? Today I'm doing...
Hi, Bob. And yes, auditors are a bunch of fannies.
this here play and seeing if I can find anybody to wind up. They all claim to do the same thing. They all claim to be, feigning an interest.
Hey, twins, Grandma, how you doing?
In the area that they're filming. Oh, I like big trucks, I like forklifts, or some other rubbish like that. I like industry. Nonsense reaction on camera that they can then put up to the YouTube. That's it. No other reason. They don't have any skills. They don't have any personality. That's maybe not true. Maybe some of them have a personality. In my opinion, it's the lowest form of filmmaking there is. You don't need any skill. You don't need any intelligence to do it. All you need is a basic camera to put in someone's face. Hello, what are you filming me for? Because I can. You need a couple of things though. You need one, to have a lack of empathy. And you need two, to have no desire to care about your fellow human beings. If you have those two things and a camera, you can be an auditor. But there's a way you can stop auditors right in their tracks, and it's really simple. Before I tell you what it is, what I'd like everyone to do is...
Hi, Delete Loves, how you doing?
Share this video as widely as you possibly can. Share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, share it on Reddit, share it on Insta, share it everywhere you possibly can, because the more people that see this, the more people will realise how simple it is to defeat these auditors and stop them in their tracks. So for those of you who don't know this, and I'm sure most of you do, if you publish a YouTube video that has copyrighted material on it, say an image or a piece of footage or some music.
I'm glad you're hanging on in there, Delete Loves.
If it's copyrighted, what 99.9% of the time happens is that the record label who produced that original piece of music will put a copyright claim on the video. That means it cannot be monetised. They can still publish
I'll listen to you, Colm.
it, but it won't be monetised. They can't make any money on it. And the sole purpose of the auditor is to go out and create a confrontational video so that they can generate views to make income. If they can't do the one thing that they want to do, which is generate income from their videos, then all auditors, like the dodo, will become extinct. So if you're ever confronted...
Sorry about the buffering already. That's shit. Fuck's sake, why is it doing it so low? Ah, there you go, stop now. Hi, Silvio. The buffering, it does do it a little bit at the beginning. It usually fixes itself, so please bear with me.
By an auditor, all you have to do is whip out your own phone, start playing a piece of music. Hey, what are you playing that music for? Stop that. Any music will do. The most litigious record labels are the best. Record labels from Led Zeppelin, Taylor Swift, The Eagles, Bon Jovi. Any piece of music by those artists, or any other artist as a matter of fact. If you play it on your phone while they're recording, first of all, they can't remove the music, because if they remove the audio that's coming from your phone, they have to remove the audio from the entire video. And the audio, the confrontation is their thing. They can't.
Hi, Chuckies.
And they can't make any money without that, because they won't have any interest in the videos without that. Play music on your own phone and just stand there. They cannot then monetize that video because there will be copyright claims against it. It's as simple as that. So here's an example of how that might go down. And can I say thanks very much to Eddie, my invisible spotter, who has at last agreed to appear in front of the camera. So let's watch how a confrontation with an auditor can go not the way the auditor wants it to go, and in fact can eventually shut the auditor down. Today I'm doing this here place and seeing if I can find anybody to wind up. I'll be trying to get them to shout at me and threaten me, and if they call the police on me, that's even better, because I'll get me more views on YouTube. And I don't care if you upset anybody, because it's my right to...
Wait there a second. What's up?
Over Brooklyn's lock again.
Oh, for goodness sake, she's so naughty. What, you just came in here to tell me that?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
Can.
No, I love you.
Close it off.
Just close it. I'll get the cat out soon. All right, good go. Sorry about that.
Annoy people in this country on section blah 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 paragraph umpty dumpty of legal legislation of the law, and nobody is taking away my rights to do what I like in this free
Oh, always Goff. Happy anniversary.
country.
Hello, what are you filming me for?
Of course I can.
Is there anything I can give you a hand with?
Yeah, just get back to work, you. You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
Hey, what are you playing that music for? Stop that. I'll be putting me drone up. I'll be flying over your property. I'll be filming your personal registration numbers, and there's nothing you can do about it. Give me your name and badge number. Get back. Stop that music. I'm in a public place. I can film wherever I can see. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime.
Oh, where's my phone gone? Oh, shit. There it is.
Hope you enjoyed that little bit of fun and entertainment, although it's educational as well. It really works. If you want to put an auditor off, it will work. Please, can I ask, share that video as widely as you can. Give it a thumbs up, I always appreciate that, yeah. But please click the share button and share it on all the social media, because the more working people get to know about this, the more that they can just make the auditors go away. Thanks very much, and I'm out of here.
I will try and put the link to that in the description later. And Goff, 10 years is an achievement, mate. Proud of you both. 20 years, yeah. She'll be sorted. She'll be fine by then. She'll be finally used to you. Happy days. Hi, Tad. How you doing, mate? So yeah, that was fun. I loved his English accent. It was cool. Shit, I don't want that on. I can't remember whether there was anything else before we watched the fucking dipshit of the hour, as usual. Or maybe not. So let's watch him e-begging for a change.
And so we shall begin, and so we shall Shall begin, and so we shall begin.
Get on with it then.
What's going on out there in the land of YouTube, huh?
I forgot what I was on then. I was trying to pause it like I was on YouTube. Wow, he looks a picture of health, doesn't he? Excellent. Just so fit and healthy with his ridiculous lips and his sweaty fucking face and his eyes look buzzing, man. But yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there.
Tubing with you guys. How many of you guys are YouTubing? Do me a favor. Hit a 1 in the comment section and then hit the like button. Take your finger and hit the like button. Take your finger and go whoop, 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 whoop.
Hi, unlocked.
Boop, boop, boop. Hit the like button. Hit the like button, if you would, pretty please, with sugar and cherry on top. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything's still what it is. We still have.
Oh, I genuinely thought, yeah, he was going to use that to wipe his face. You know, instead of like what he did last week when he got a rag off the dog to wipe his sweaty face. Can you remember that? I can remember that. I will never forget that. And, you know, dogs, basically, that dog would have definitely have had that in his mouth. And then he took it and wiped his mouth and face with it. So, lovely. Thank God you're here, Delete Funds. Just waiting for you. She just broke the lock on your door again. Bloody nightmare.
What we have going here. Okie dokie, pokey smoky. So tonight is a $300 fundraiser for Bora. And what we will do is we will check her Cash App and my Cash App.
Oh my God.
Venmo.
Is that what you were telling me to wait for? Hi. I've got that. I can't even talk properly. Highest priestess. Hi, Natasha. How you doing? He just used that to clean that window. I thought, why did he choose to clean the window? I mean, it's not like it. What? And then he did that. Oh dear, he's so dirty.
PayPal and such as we continue. Through this, what's going on? Let me say some names here. Mikey, what's going on? Bruce, what's going on? David, Seth, what's going on? Nightmare, Treasure, Kevin, Chevy's in the hizzy. Bronco Nation family. Kevin,
It's in after dark, Cole.
what's going on, my brother? How are you, my friend? Alan, what is going on?
Not necessarily after dark, after hours. Maybe the place closes early on. What day was it yesterday? Wednesday. Because, I mean, he was there earlier on Wednesday, weren't he? So maybe it closes early Wednesday afternoons or something, and so he breaks in just to make it look like he's got a proper office or a proper studio. Looks dingy as fuck, don't it? That ceiling thing there. He's painted the walls black, I'd say. Because, look, they've been painted black, ain't they? So I want to know what's through there. Are you suing them tomorrow? Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
What is going on? Bora Rogers, everybody. Bora Rogers, that's why I'm doing this live. I've got a couple of things that I'm going to be showing you guys over the next few days. You know, I've just been like
All right, have a good one, Garth. Happy anniversary.
Like a mad scientist in the lab. I want to get everything out for you guys as quickly as I possibly can. Did you guys drop down in the comment section OTVO?
You saved the parlour for important people, Nimrod.
Overturn Terry versus Ohio. The Boyer! What's going on? Louie, what's going on? How are you? How is Les Paul? What is going on,
My grandma lived in a little terraced house. I grew up in a little terraced house, actually. So we have a front room and you have the middle room. And my grandma, we used to have to go in the back door, and she and my granddad always sat in that back room. That's where they ate, that's where they watched telly. It's just where they lived, basically. And then the front room was where it had a really nice sofa and that in it, and nice carpet and nice curtains and stuff like that. But just nobody ever sat in there in all the years that I knew my grandma. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean? All the years that I know, I never once sat in that room, ever. That was her parlour.
Friend, I just got back from the gimnasio, so I am sweating. I have made a dedication to get myself back to the shape I was in last summer, and with some injuries and blood pressure and all the kinds of trials and
Stop lying.
tribulations that every human goes through. I am not alone. I am not unique, other than I've decided to take the leadership position and run for governor.
I saw the one yesterday, Tad, I think you were here anyway, about you, where he was trying to raise money for him again, and he was saying how this person had gone and picked them up and took them here and took them there and took them everywhere, but now we needed to raise money to give this geezer some gas money. And we're like, oh, what? This much money was raised for Jeremiah, though, for Uber, so was it that? Does more get said about it in this one? I couldn't talk properly then. I sounded like a right idiot. In this one. In this one, even.
Other than that, I'm just like you. But even if I run for governor, even if I run for president, doesn't matter. We're the same. We all go through the same emotional cycles. We all go through the exact same highs and lows. We go through everything. We all have the same things. We all love family and friends. We all get hurt. We all get betrayed. We all have trust.
Shut up, Chilla. All right, Christine. She'll be all right. It's only one day.
We all have the same things going. So, sorry, I'm still cascading sweat, but I wanted to get back as quickly as I could. You know, so right now, and I'm going to be covering this video tonight. I'm going to make this video tonight without a live crowd, and then I'm going to drop it out in the morning. You guys can just watch it. Right now,
Wow, how exciting. Can't wait.
Senator from Louisiana named Kennedy, you guys can look this up. He's calling for an expansion.
He said yesterday, didn't he? He said that he's definitely running for governor. Has he revealed? Excuse me, I'm going to burp. Oh, no, I'm not. It's stuck. No. Has he said yet where he's going to run? Run? Where's he going to become governor? That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm just making it really difficult.
Of Terry versus Ohio and Louisiana. He's made a 30-minute long speech on the Senate floor. I will give you guys a 2-second preview of what that looks like. I'm going to bring Bora Rogers on in 5 minutes.
All right,
Bora Rogers will be here in 5 minutes. Do me a favor, if you haven't done it yet, hit the like button. Hit the like button. Take your finger and just go whoop, and hit the like button. Just do it. It'll just take a second. It just takes you a second to hit the like button. It just takes you a second to hit the like button, and I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. This is what I do full time. I don't do anything else. So, you know, having the success of helping people is a big deal. It's a big deal.
He's really living off this helping people thing now, ain't he? He really thinks he's helped people when he hasn't. If anything, he's not helped because they needed help, and now they're not going to get it. They're just going to carry on how they are doing. But like, hi Rebel, no worries about being late, mate. Yeah, he's now proper living on the idea. That's what him and his fucking cronies do. Him and his channel, that's what they're there for, to help people. He's never helped anybody a day in his life without helping himself first.
You know, because I'll let Bora tell her story, but she has a real story she's dealing with. So let me pull up I'm going to just pull up a couple frames in this video real quick, just a couple of frames, just real fast so you guys can hear the long and the short. And then I'm going to bring Bora on. Bronco Nation family, what's going on, Melinda? How are you? DLZ Clip!
Hi, the Dark Canuck, how you doing?
Have you guys subscribed to the backup channel that Colin is running over there?
Nope.
DLZ Clips. Colin, if you want to drop DLZ Clips, Donald.
How many subs has that channel got now, by the way? I've completely forgotten about that channel existing, you know, even though that he still existed. I just forgot that it's actually a channel, and I haven't checked it for a while. So he couldn't run a bath, let alone a state. I completely agree. And I mean, how could he run with this high knee pressure?
Mac is in here. What's going on down? Your confidence is poquito. Okay, so let me just show you just a couple of minutes of this video. If you really don't know what morbid is, you are about to see what morbid is. So this senator from...
It almost makes me want him to run for governor, Con, because I mean, he won't even get that far because of the scrutiny and stuff. I mean, all it'd take somebody 5 minutes, a 5-minute search on YouTube to find out how awful he really can be. Even if he's not awful all the time, which I think he is, but how awful he can be, the awful things that he said. Nobody that has said the things that he has and done the things that he has will ever be able to become governor, ever.
New Orleans, he somehow believes that if you expand stop and frisk, that it's going to help the people of New Orleans, and he could not be any more wrong. This guy's such a... Okay, so let me show you guys just a couple of minutes of this, because this is... Jeff, what...
Hi, Ratchis. I was going to say, right, I was trying to make a joke in my head. It just sounded so wrong. I was going to say he's inflated it with Cumtox instead of Botox, but it just didn't sound right.
What's going on, my friend Alan Butch, the original Chevy. Hi, Malone. What's going on, Hi, Malone for Liberty? Let me show you just 2 seconds of this, and then I'm going to bring Bora on. She has a lot to say today. She has court coming up. So now this is the Republican, and so, you know, I identify as being pretty conservative. I'm for wiping away every single gun law there is. I'm completely against it. I'm for super strong borders. You know,
It's against every single gun law. That's just... Oh, I can't. Hi, Logan.
And every single time that there's an expansion of policing in America, it is done by the people on the right, and it is terrible. It is absolutely terrible. Terrible. Thanks for the super chat, Seth.
Hi, Siri Girl Pix. How you doing?
Let's watch just a couple minutes of this, and then I'll pop back on in 2 seconds when you guys watch it. But there's only a couple seconds. Oh. That's what crime does. We have tried.
I've got to interrupt a minute. Sorry, right? Because the washing and that was done, but now something's happened, so the washing machine's had to go on. The tumble dryer is on, but that's in a cupboard and there's a door shut over it. But the washing machine eventually is going to make a lot of noise, and all I can do is apologise for it. It won't last long. I'm just saying. If you can hear it in the background, I apologise.
Orleans, Madam President, we have tried everything. We have around 900 police officers. We need 2,000. No, we don't. No, more police is not...
Do you live in Louisiana, Sheila? I know you don't really live anywhere, but do you even... I don't know, have any friends in Louisiana? Do you have a relative that lives there? Is it somewhere where you regularly stay? No? Well, then isn't it absolutely nothing to do with you?
It's going to make it safer. It's going to make it worse. Because many of our police officers retire every day. Hopefully more do today. We've paid higher salaries. They're paid $150,000 a year, a lot of them.
What, coppers? Is that... Sorry, Eva, just in case I missed anything. Is that what he's on about? That coppers get 150 grand a year? Really? Oh, God. Just on YouTube, I know a lot of coppers that will tell you otherwise. 150 grand, fucking hell.
We've tried paying better benefits. A lot of cops, they're trying to pass it where they don't have to pay income tax in Georgia. We've tried curfews. We've tried task forces. We've tried social programs. We've tried after-school
Hi, Douglas. And now he can't, can I?
programs. We've tried crime cameras. No, he hasn't. Not the way it's supposed to be done.
Exactly, Christine, exactly. I always take bloody screenshots by accident. It's well annoying.
Tried facial recognition. We've tried conflict management. We've tried mentoring. We've tried youth clubs. We've tried job training.
You could be right, you know, keeping it real. Hi, by the way. But yeah, that could be it. It could all just be a massive ploy just to raise some money. For some bizarre reason, I'd never even thought of that. That never even occurred to me. And you're probably right.
We've tried enhanced educational opportunities. We've tried prosecuting juveniles as adults. Right. Yeah, the more authoritarian, of course, you're going to make people just fall right in line. Prosecute children as adults. That's what's going to make people straighten up. Or maybe the laws they created are making people criminals. We've tried
How does that work? That the laws they've created has made people criminals. Right, we've got this law, yeah? It says that you're not allowed to steal off people. What? I'm not allowed to steal off people? But look, well, fuck that, I'm going to steal off people. That's not how it works. You're not allowed to murder people either. Really? No, fuck that shit. No, I'm not having it.
spot policing. Oh, that works. Flood a racial neighborhood, a black neighborhood, or a Mexican neighborhood with cops, and then arrest everybody there. That's what hotspot policing is. We've tried 12-hour shifts. We've tried hiring administrative personnel to take the paper workload off our cops, to get them back on the street. You name it, Madam President, and we have tried it. We tried everything but one thing. Stop and frisk. Stop and frisk. Under the Fourth Amendment to the United States Constitution, a police officer may stop a suspect on the street without probable cause. And that police officer can stop that person on the street without probable cause, so long as that police officer has what's called reasonable suspicion to believe that the person stopped has committed, is committing, or is about to commit a crime. And after that person is stopped, if the police officer has reasonable suspicion to believe that the person stopped might be carrying a weapon, the police officer can pat down that person on the outside of his or her clothing. That's called...
No, he was criticising a former president a week or two ago, weren't I? So I won't put anything past him.
Stop and frisk. It's a very effective law enforcement practice.
Yep, Eric, he's a total soft sit. Hi, by the way.
It's used by police officers every day in virtually every city all across America. And it has been used since 1968. In 1968, the United States Supreme Court decided a case, a very famous case, called Terry v. Ohio. Unbelievable. Terry v. Ohio. The very liberal Chief Justice, I don't use the word liberal in a pejorative sense, I'm just describing him as many scholars. Okay, we can stop here. We can stop here because pretty much this guy couldn't be more full of shit. He has no idea what he's...
Well, we wouldn't know because you didn't let us finish listening, did we? And he has no idea what he's talking about. An elected official, you know what I mean? He's not overly young, is he? Probably, you know, been around the block a few times. But no, he doesn't. But this crazy-looking bloke who basically looks like he's got herpes, he knows what he's talking about. We must listen to him.
Talking about. He will go on to say how cops are not abusing Terry.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, Logan. Because I got the idea of you last night. I stole your joke, mate. I stole your joke. He also got a bit of kitchen roll, yeah? And wiped the window behind him and then wiped his face and mouth with it.
Versus Ohio. It's an effective law enforcement tool because it doesn't happen to him. It doesn't happen to elitists. They're not driving down the road and they get pulled over and jerked out of their car. You guys saw last night, that was a Terry stop. The guy went to jail. There was no crime committed. I'm going to cover this entire video, but this guy's an absolute scumbag. Kennedy, of course, and to my friends on the right, stop voting for Republicans. People are like, oh, I'm a Republican. This is what Republicans do. They expand police powers. Ron DeSantis last week had a law and order rally. We are law and ordered to death. This man wants to expand Terry versus Ohio to stop and frisk anybody. I got to do a full coverage of this video, so I'm going to stop now because right now is Deborah's time. Deborah, take your camera and turn it the other way if you're still there.
I can't talk about that. I haven't looked at his channel since this morning. Has he got anything set up for tonight? A stream or a video coming out or anybody?
Bora, turn your camera sideways. Deborah, your camera is whoop whoop. Can you turn your camera the other way, Deborah? Can you turn your camera?
Oh my
turn
God.
Turn your camera because you're sideways. Turn that camera. Whoop whoop whoop.
It's like trying to flip into a video call with your like 90-year-old grandma.
He said Terry versus Ohio. That senator from Louisiana, Kennedy, the Republican, for the people on the right.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier and lots about that because his face was so sweaty when this first started. And I said that about him doing that last week. Disgusting.
And I certainly identify as being on the right, and I certainly identify as being on the left as far as perspective. I don't identify with Democrats and Republicans or liberals and conservatives because they are sheeple. They get corralled into you vote for Republicans and you vote for Democrats, and there's no third party idea. There's no third party. So that's what we're dealing with. And as long as we have people like this loser Kennedy calling to expand.
He's not doing the cha-cha slide song, you know. Slide to the left, slide to the right, crisscross. Everybody listen to me. Because I've got bright red lips and some red glasses to match.
We have not tried a legitimate camera system. I have so many ideas. You have no idea. I cannot wait to be in charge.
I think you're very, very correct, Emma. Hi, by the way.
Change this stuff from the top down. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it from the top. V. Boyer said it correctly. It's all about revenue and control.
It's all right. I wasn't even listening to him properly there. He's going to change it from the top down. I mean, ain't the top president? I always thought that was the top.
Third party. So that's what we're dealing with. Is an absolute sideways. An absolute scumbag. Kennedy, of course. And to my friends on the right, stop voting for a top now, because right now is Deborah's time. Deborah, take your camera and turn it the other way if you're still
Let's
there.
watch this bit again.
Deborah, turn your camera sideways. Deborah, your camera is whoop whoop. Can you turn your camera the other way, Deborah?
He'd get eaten in a Mad Max state.
Can you turn your camera? Turn your camera because you're sideways. Turn that camera. Whoop whoop whoop. He said Terry versus Ohio. That senator from Louisiana, Kennedy, the Republican, for the people on the right, and I certainly identify as being on the right, and I certainly identify as being on the left as far as perspective. I don't identify with Democrats and Republicans or liberals and conservatives because they are sheeple. They get corralled into you vote for Republicans and you vote for Democrats, and there's no third party idea. There's no.
Hi, Walter. That's fine. Thank you for being here and listening.
Third party. So that's what we're dealing with. And as long as we have people like this loser Kennedy calling to expand, we have not tried a legitimate camera system. I have so many ideas. You have no idea. I cannot wait to be in charge.
We do have an idea. We have lots of ideas about your ideas, and they are comical at best. Like your transparency idea, for example. That's still an hilarious video, that is, you know. That'd actually be worth watching again. I'll look for it after this if you want. We should watch that again. At least a clip of it. Somebody's got to have it. No. Hi, Bright Anvil.
I'm going to change this stuff from the top down. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it from the top. V. Boyer said it correctly. It's all about revenue and control. That's what it's all about.
That's why you want it. You want money and power.
What it's all about. So Deborah is just getting herself ready. We're 12 minutes in. As soon as she is ready to rock and roll over there with her camera, she's almost ready to go. This is a $300 fundraiser for Deborah Rogers. She has her Cash App and her Venmo and her PayPal. I would rather you donate it directly to her. But if you're used to donating to me, because we do fundraisers all the time, I will take a screenshot of my Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal now, and then I will share it with you as we go.
Has he forgotten that all that shit's just running at the bottom constantly? Constantly.
Because we have to help her. She needs help. She needs help. She needs help.
Oh, she hasn't done anything new, Logan, but she's got a lawyer now, and she needs to pay him or some bullshit like that.
She needs our help.
I think the washing machine's going to go mental soon, by the way, people.
You know, it's just the way it is. So, cool. Wallet. Okay, so I currently have a balance in my Venmo of $566. And in my PayPal, I have...
Yeah, that's exactly it, boy, 1982. Good year, by the way. Brilliant year, that is. Hi, by the way. Yeah, so... She's still fighting the time when she was so wrongfully treated by the police, even though she was driving under the influence. But that's not the point. That they just oh, it's pure police brutality, even though she was hanging onto the steering wheel for dear life. She was not resisting. She was not resisting.
And thank you guys who donated last time. Thank you so much. What?
Indeed, Nimrod, indeed.
What? What? Dude.
Who's it going to be? Let's put our bets in. Who's just donated a load of money? I'm betting Sheva, because Chevy's always going to be a gimp. Total gimp, absolute gimp. Got the mask and everything. I bet Chevy's just put a lot of money in, or maybe even the whole lot. And it was the other one last night, because two of them did it, innit? It was Sheva and fucking, I can't remember what the name was. I got Gerald in my head, but fuck knows, I probably just made that up. Cook dog. I can't do it. I'm crap at impressions. I wish I were better. Jeffrey's pigs. You reckon it was Chevy as well? Let's see.
Someone already, one of Team DLZ already put in $50, so we're $250 to go.
Definitely Chevy.
I will start to read names as we go. So, just like, dude, like.
Hi, El Vampiro. How you doing?
You are a mensch. Like, you truly are a mensch. Like, you donate to so many people.
You are what? What did he call him? I actually genuinely need somebody to translate that for me. What did he call him?
You don't know that you don't owe anything to. And you just continue. And there's several people in this room who just continue to.
Yeah, I've seen something about that, Tad. And exactly. Fucking power and whatnot. And it goes to the Reds, doesn't it? And they were decent, nice people and whatnot, and then they weren't. I thought that's what he said, but I can't remember for the life of me what that word means. So, yeah.
Donate to people who... I gotta fix my password on my PayPal real quick. So let me just take my glasses off so there's no reflection and people can't see what I'm doing.
Oh, he must be being Jewish. You know, because he's been Jewish before, ain't he? Oh, you're Dutch, by the way. Don't Jews speak Yiddish? Or have I just literally just made that up, or I'm just completely remembering wrong? I actually have no idea. I do come out with some shit sometimes, which I apologise profusely for. But yeah, can you remember ages ago, he did say something about being Jewish or something, but then he was Catholic. And, you know, it's a bit like how he's also black, except for when he's white and then brown and had to join a gang in prison, even though he'd never been to prison before, and you know what I mean.
And so...
Oh, he's got wise,
okay,
isn't
cool.
it? Sorry, I completely missed that as well, that he's finally got wise to people being able to see the reflection in his glasses. I can remember some people did that shit. They fucking did see shit in his glasses, and yeah, so anyway. Hi, Cheeky Monkey. What's that brown stuff on your screen? Oh yeah, he's talking shit again. Absolutely. He also cleaned the window behind him with a bit of kitchen roll and then wiped his face and his mouth. It could be from that and all. It's either or, isn't it? At least he didn't get the rag off the dog this time, though.
I'm just going to change my password here real fast.
Cool. Cheers, Logan. I just come out with shit sometimes, and I actually feel like I'm right. Like, for example, saying that Jews speak Yiddish, but then I worry and I doubt myself. So, and then I think maybe I've said something wrong and it could be offensive. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for keeping me right. Did I unpause that? Yeah, it's just still staring with this.
And then we're going to do...
Shit, speaking of which, sorry I keep pausing it, but you know, it's not like he's saying no interesting, is it? So I saw something from him the other day. You know, I could have watched it with you, like, I can't even fucking think. Anyways, and he had his glasses on, and then he took his glasses off, and he said he can't see the chat, and it was because he took his glasses off, obviously. And basically, I can't remember word for word what he said yet, but he's got really bad eyesight, which I know that's probably, you're probably all thinking, oh, that's a given, that's obvious. But I don't know, it wasn't necessarily obvious to me that he's basically blind without his glasses. But yeah, okay. It's the office that he broke into, Cheeky Monkey.
We're going to do the Bora Rogers fundraiser right now. Okay, cool. So I just want to show you guys the money up front so that you guys know. We already have $50 in PayPal. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, you guys. I just want to be as transparent as I possibly can. So, 1 second.
Hi, Norfolk. How you doing? Thanks for popping in. To expose Jeremiah on for. I saw. I don't know. I saw he was trying to raise money for them last night. I saw that. We watched that live. So is that the one that you're on about? Because other people mentioned it earlier. Is it just that? Because it was quite funny, really. You know, after they raised money for Ubers and whatnot, and then it turned out that they got a lift. I wonder where that money went. I bet it didn't go on drugs.
And I can't see as I'm typing stuff in, so I've made 2 or 3 mistakes so far.
I've needed glasses since I was about 12, but I can see all right without them to a point. It's like reading, really, that's my issue. But reading, I can see the chat perfectly now, yeah, and I'm probably, I don't know, I'm crap at fucking measuring. Right, that's 6 foot. 8 foot away from it, and I can see the chat absolutely perfect. But if I go over into the kitchen sometimes, which is not that much further away, to be honest, and I'm looking at it, I sometimes struggle a little bit. But it's more that I can kind of see it, but it's more that I don't want to risk getting it wrong. So I tend to try and remember that, oh yeah, I'm supposed to wear glasses.
Okay, cool. So, thank you, Chevy. Chevy was the one who already put in $50 for Deborah. So
nailed it. Told you it was Chevy. I win, and so does. Who was it? Was it Highest Priestess? I think.
Well, let me bring on. Chevy was the one who already put in $50. That's okay. I got you, Deborah. You're okay. I got you on the stream now, honey. So I'm gonna bring Deborah in. Everybody, this is my friend. Okay, I got you, Deborah. There you go. You're all right. That's okay. This is my friend Deborah Rogers. Hi, Deborah.
Oh, wait. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
She spent ages slapping makeup on, ain't she, and doing her hair to talk to him. We did get it right, Highest Priestess. We are the best. And nobody can tell us otherwise. She does look thirsty, and Nimrod, I completely agree. She's thirsty for a bit of chili, which is quite disgusting. But, you know, each to their own. You know she wants him.
I can't hear you. How am I doing on sound? DLZ clips, give me a thumbs up. Can you guys hear me? Give me a 5 if you. Brian, just.
My husband has to wear reading glasses now. It was, I know you shouldn't laugh, but it was quite funny. Him trying to, he's been playing this game on his phone for years now. He loves it, and him trying to read the stuff that's on it. And it was really, really struggling. And I had some of these old glasses, reading glasses from like Pound Shop or something. And he was having to wear them. They looked lovely. They were black and pink with little diamante things on them. He looked very pretty. And then he finally got some glasses, proper glasses. So yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's my story. Oh, that face is wicked. I didn't even realise I'd paused it there. That's so cool. Oh, I love pause faces. Still got to try and think up this game, you know. That fucking, what I was on about, like a pause face, musical pause faces or something. Just, there needs to be a game where we play pause face thingy-bobs kind of thing. Hi, Conspiracy, how you doing? That pause face is fucking brilliant. That is so going on my future thumbnails all day long. Wicked. I'm going to have to make another video about Deborah right now, just because she made that face.
$10 for you, Deborah. So there it is right there. Okie dokie. Let me make sure. Can you guys hear me over there? Give me a 5x5. Desecrated typo. Okay, cool. So you guys can.
Hi, Mark. And yeah, I think you're right.
I can. Okay, cool. Deborah, how are you, my dear? How are things?
I'm doing okay. I'm still trying to, recover from the surgery. It's been really slow. And I'm not sure if, I really doubt that I will ever recoup as well as I would like to. So I still cannot, this is the mat for my arm being lifted.
Wow, you're kidding me.
What?
Yeah.
There. I was looking for Rizla.
Wow.
I was
That's
searching
crazy.
for my Rizla. Blah, 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 blah. I've rewound it too far. What shit is it?
Recover from the surgery. It's been really slow. And I'm not sure if, I really doubt that I will ever recoup as well as I would like to. So I still cannot, This is the max for my arm being lifted.
Right, so is she saying that this is surgery that she's had to have since getting arrested? Like it's their fault or something? Or is this just is this just general, how's your health, this is how it is conversation? I really do think that I said the washing machine was going to go crazy about 10 minutes ago, but I think it's building up to it now. And now I can't see the helicopter. Wait there. Tiny violin, John. Is this surgery that she's had to have because police brutality? Or is this surgery that she's had to have because she ate too many butterflies? Let me know. Inquiring minds must know. Because you know she eats some butterflies, they get her high. Fact.
Wow, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 That's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's as far as you can get your arm up? That's as far as you can get your arm up? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, so like to wash my hair, this is it. This is as far as I can, and I'm really pushing it, and it hurts.
Bullshit. Put 69 in the chat, or any of the equivalents, which you all know, if you think that's bullshit.
So just so you guys know, the reason I'm doing a fundraiser for Bora is because the cop who abused her tore her rotator cuff.
Give over. It wouldn't have happened, would it? Yeah, let's pretend it's true. Yeah, let's pretend. I like to play let's pretend sometimes. It's good fun. If she wasn't clinging onto the steering wheel for dear life and refusing to follow lawful orders, the cops wouldn't have had to get physical. It is actually that simple.
And he did a lot more than that. He choked her out unconscious.
Give over.
And they tased her. They tased her in the head. She's had neurological problems from what happened to her. Her ex-husband, Marvin, went and picked her up and got her. And then he took out a loan for $3,000 to hire an attorney.
Well, he's more of a fucking gimp than Chevy then, innit?
And so now we've been working with this attorney for about 3 months now. How is the attorney?
Oh, we've been working with this attorney for 3 months now. But Chili never gives her advice or anything, remember? I mean, he said that, wasn't that just last night that he said that? He'd never give her any advice.
Good?
I don't know.
What?
He has a good reputation, so I'm hoping everything works out okay.
Yeah. And so where are you now? When is your next court date?
April the 11th is pre-trial, and then May the 22nd is trial.
April 22nd is pre-trial, so...
No, April 11th is pre-trial. May 22nd is...
I literally have no idea about rotator cuffs. I imagine what it actually is. I think I might be right, but, you know. And, yeah, it's just bullshit, innit? He's doing fundraising to Bora, ain't going to... Yeah, exactly, Norfolk, exactly. May 22nd is my birthday, looks like it. She went to court on my birthday last year, date after... You know, after she was out of jail, her next court date was the 5th of December.
trial.
Okay, so you have pre-trial in 3 weeks, correct? January 22nd?
April 11th.
So you have 2 weeks. So you have pre-trial in 2 weeks. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And where are you guys at right now with your case? Have you guys gone anywhere? Have you talked to the lawyer very much? See, this is the thing with lawyers, and not to badmouth your lawyer or any other people who are good attorneys, but a lot of times attorneys, they just want to get their books cleared. They want to get your deposit and then work a deal with the district attorney, try to get rid of your case as soon as they possibly can. And they don't sit there and work with you like people who aren't attorneys. They sit there and work and look at case laws and research with you, and they do all these things. So it kind of feels like you're twisting in the wind a little bit. Is that how you feel?
Get fucked. How dare you give an opinion on what lawyers actually do, what actual attorneys actually do, after all the fucking damage and harm that you do? That's fucking ridiculous. And she is high. She'll be high on the fucking painkillers and that, won't she?
It's concerning because I'm one of those people I like to know. Like, I want to know what's
And all the butterflies that she's eating.
going on, you know, and I don't know. So it's concerning for me, but you know, I know that
Oh, cheers, Nimrod. I figured it was something like that. Thank you.
There's a lot of things that I'm not in control of, so I just have to have faith that everything is going to work out for the best.
So, and then I got a couple more donations in here for you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, so we're just raising $300. So if you guys would, you know, and what's the name of that YouTube channel
No worries, Timo. You're not late. You got here right on time, mate.
you have? What's it called?
Just Berserker.
I got it right here. And then I'm going to go
Nobody's ever late. Everybody gets there exactly when they're supposed to.
videos right here. And I'm just going to show you guys exactly what happened to Deborah. This is, you know, you guys have to see.
No, you have to look on the Frog channel to find that out, though, don't you? Because, mysteriously, one video of her arrest disappeared off her channel, didn't it? Shocking. Hi, Arbor.
This is the reason why I'm helping this woman. You know, Deborah and I met through my activism. She got a hold of me in November of 2021. I've been working with her ever since, just by giving her guidance and doing a little fundraiser for her. Deborah's going to make all of her own decisions. She's an independent, free woman in America. She lives in Oklahoma, and she's going to court in, what's the name of the courthouse there?
She's a free woman of the land. I'm really surprised that he didn't say that. Oops.
It is the Cherokee Nation District Court.
Mm-hmm. So...
Oh, all day long, boy, 1982. All day long, of course. Hi, Pat. How you doing? Anybody else that's joined since? Hi. Thanks for being here.
It's, you know, she's dealing with something, and she's going to take it on the best she can. But this is her actual arrest video. I'm going to see what you guys can see over here.
Right. Do you want to go and look at the arrest on Frog channel? Because we can do that. It's up to you.
This is her actual arrest video where they tore her rotator cuff. And so I want you guys to watch this because, is this the slow motion one I'm looking at right here?
Yes, let's. Right, give us a second. We pause the stream for a minute, yeah? Boy, 1982, yeah, they offered her, like a really good plea deal, and she's that arrogant that she won't take it. She's a twat. Is it the Frog or just Frog? Oh, the washing machine's gonna go, you know, it's going. I don't even know how to spell her name, you know. Let's just try that. See what happens. Whew, that was easy. But the washing machine's gonna go crazy. I could always hang the phone out the window. It only lasts the whole thing's like a minute, but it doesn't make loads of noise for a minute. So let's see how it goes.
Right, just a short introduction. I was looking for body cam footage of this incident involving Deborah Rogers and wanted as put together pieces I could find. And there wasn't one. Deborah on her own channel has deleted the first part of the video. So I had to reconstruct from those available, removing certain commentators' comments. So there will be a little bit of silence in this video, but hopefully...
Oh, there's a right tiny little bat flying about outside. It's well cute.
Gives you an idea of what happened in the DUI arrest of Deborah Rogers. Enjoy.
On traveling on South Coast Road, you never relax in insurance.
It's just a shame we can never hear what's happening, what they're actually saying. Ah, there you go, the washing machine's finished. It weren't even that loud.
I had minor back surgery the day before because at this point in time when I'm being pulled over, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And so the day before, I had minor back surgery, and so my sister, she had taken me driving me around, getting some groceries, getting gas, and things like that. I had a friend.
I forgot about the guns, Timo. I totally forgot about the guns. Hi, Majestic Detail. Yeah, she's definitely guilty as hell. It's not. It's insulting that she's dragged it on so far. Imagine the money and everything that's been wasted on this shit. It's fucking ridiculous, isn't it? But I'm surprised you're not sitting. It's under a fucking counter, Logan, so I can't, even if I wanted to.
He was in a hospital that was in long-term wound care for several months that I had taken some food to, and so I drove to Tahlequah to check on the house and feed the animals and things like that. And so that's why I'm arriving in Tahlequah at 2 o'clock in the morning to make sure that everything is okay. And I had decided that I...
For the same reason that Chili won't talk or show his actual criminal record or talk about it or talk about all the restraining order things that he's got and stuff like that. Boy, 1982, I mean, it's just scummy people who grift. Just, you know, they only show you what they want to show you, don't they?
Wanted to get something to drink at Taco Bell because it was the only thing open in Tahlequah at 2 o'clock in the morning. And
Don't you worry about it, Sue. I literally, right, this is serious, I have plans to be late for my own funeral. I've made arrangements.
so instead of going right on the bypass, I went ahead and went straight down on Muskogee Avenue. So I was in the right-hand lane of a 4-lane road. And I stayed in the right-hand lane to turn right into Taco Bell, and he accused me of going left of center, which I knew he was lying when he accused me of that because I wasn't even in the left lane to go left of center. Okay.
Okay, whatever you say.
So he gets mad because I'm not going to hand him the license.
Yes, I am. I do. My name is you have to physically carry your license on you. And when I ask you to give it to me, you have to lawfully give it to me. That is exactly how it reads. Possibly, she's not complying with it. Whoa! Give me your license. Okay. Every corner, and let me call my lawyer. Wow.
She's off her fucking head, isn't she?
Ma'am, all I ask you to do is give me your driver's license.
She's certainly Nimrod.
Yes. When I ask you to give me your license, you need to give it to me first thing statute.
Yeah, Deborah, there's no...
You go right on ahead.
Can you tell me the statute?
You have to physically have your driver's license on you.
I know you're saying that.
Okay.
I wanted to see the
But
statute.
when I ask you for it, you have to give it.
Exactly, Pat O'Clair. She's connected to Chile. She's definitely lying.
I'm looking for that statute. Could you please provide it to me?
Your license.
Hiya, come on, how you doing?
There is no statute, right?
You're going to make this so much more difficult, and you're going to go to jail for obstructing an
No, Cole. Nimrod would never do a thing like that.
officer.
Obstructing an
Yes, that's exactly.
Hey up, Mark. How you doing, mate?
Don't worry, I got a supervisor on the way.
Thank goodness.
But we will have to extract you from the.
Hiya, Nana. How you doing? Your new washing machine's really quiet. Well, I thought mine was noisier, but it didn't let me down too much, to be honest. We were watching his last night's live stream, and he decided to show anybody that's just joined him, just letting you know, yeah? He decided to show Deborah's arrest video off her channel, but as we all know, she only has one left on there, doesn't she? And she deleted the other one, so we decided to come over to YouTube and look at Frog's video about it because, you know, our lot are a lot more honest than their lot, so yeah.
And I really do not want
Hi, Zuber. Thanks for being here.
to do that. It's about 2 in the morning, and all you have to do is give me your driver's license, and we can continue on. right now. What? You are being detained for going left the center and not complying with my demands.
Yes, I called my attorney at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, you went left the center. I pulled you over.
She's calling her attorney at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, Merv's an attorney, yeah. Whether you like him or not, Merv's an attorney. And what does he say? And it's completely correct. That you don't argue law at the side of the road. You do what you're told, basically. And then you argue it in court. It's quite simple. So therefore, if it was a wrongful arrest or a wrongful traffic stop or whatever, you'll win. It's quite simple.
I'm terrified.
You're supposed to carry your driver's
Terrified.
license over here. And when I ask you to give it to me, you're supposed to give it to me. You're not giving it to me.
Where is the law that says I have to give it to you?
Only 3, Mark. Flipping out. I think 30 would be more appropriate.
Remember when he asked me, have I been drinking? Have I taken medication? Up to this point, he doesn't suspect anything DUI, but he charges me with a DUI.
He's awake now.
You have to physically have your driver's license.
I had it.
Okay.
I showed it to you.
Okay, well, give it to me.
Okay, so that is what I'm asking you is what is the law?
The law is, when I ask you for your driver's license, you have to give it to me.
Hello? Are you there?
You had a good solicitor then unlocked.
But it wasn't valid anyway.
I'm just asking you where's the law? I wanted to follow the law, but provide me the law.
State statute.
Show me a state statute.
Oh, she is. She's basically giving it the soft sit thing, isn't she, Norfolk?
Okay, well, I'm dealing with you. I can't look it up right now.
Yes.
Very much.
Fucking hilarious, ain't it, Pat, when they do that, when they call the cops on the cops. Fucking hell. I've seen some good videos like that. I wouldn't even mind watching one of them again.
I am being detained apparently because I went left the center and
You're not complying with me.
okay, the officer
That's actually why I like him, Colm.
is wanting me to give my property to him. I'm displaying my property. I don't want to give it to him. He's not giving me a statute stating that I have to give the property now. But and so therefore he's going to charge me with obstructing an officer without providing me such law. And they're going to take me to jail for that.
Yes. Because you're obstructing me. Okay? Supervisor's on his way.
Yes, he said that I went left of center. I don't
Bloody hell, yeah, she sounds like a good one then unlocked if she did that. It happens, doesn't it? But fucking hell, it can be hard.
recall going left of center. I don't know if he has it on video that I went left of center.
My body cam has been on this whole time.
Me neither, Douglas, me neither. You know what, and I watch these people and they're sitting there smoking cigarettes. I know not Deborah, but them fucking scummy twats. Last Days of Freedom and whatnot, smoking cigarettes and all this, and even but e-bagging whilst they're chain smoking actual proper cigarettes that they don't have to roll themselves, that kind of thing. And then here's 2 phones and off a red on fucking medication, out and about 2 in the morning, being able to afford like, you know, fast food and shit. I can't afford that shit. The fuck? It's almost like us half decent people, yeah, are in the wrong fucking line of work. Maybe we all need to become absolute fucking scumbags and then we'll be rolling in it. Nah.
Exactly. Did your body cam record me going left of center?
No, it did not. But I observed it.
Okay.
I'm inclined to agree with Logan, yeah. She's not, I don't think she's a fraud, so I don't think she's a soft sit. I think she's just a fucking idiot, to be fair. So, Jeremy's wife looked like Kurt Cobain's video. God, she looked rough, didn't she? And she apologised for the chicken hair, as she called it. And oh my days, I could never imagine. I mean, right, the reason I don't go on camera is because I sit here in basically normally in my husband's boxer shorts and one of his t-shirts and my hair all over the place because I'm at home and I'm comfortable. I would never go on camera looking like that. Never. It will never happen.
No, absolutely not. Exactly.
Oh, yes, please unlock. That'd be great. Thank you.
I left him center. I'm not turning over my property. He's saying I'm obstructing an officer because I'm not turning over my property. He's not giving me a statute stating I have to turn over my property.
She's not giving me your license. Pulled over for left of center. She won't give me your license. So I'm not.
It blows my mind because like the amount of stops that we see, yeah, that could just be over and done with in, you know, a matter of minutes if you just comply, you know, hand your license, be polite, get the checks done, and flipping out. In America, you don't know how good you've got it. You know, over here, you never get pulled over for driving with no insurance. That's it, your car gets taken. You do not get to drive away. I've seen videos, loads of videos, where in America, they still just get a ticket. That kind of thing. No driving license, you just get a ticket. That blows my mind. If you've not got you don't get me wrong, yeah? We don't have to carry our driving licenses around with us. I say we, I ain't got one, but you know. But you have to have one. But no, they choose to, they choose to just resist and argue and make something that could just be a few minutes and go home with a ticket into something that, or not even always a ticket, it could be a warning, into something that takes hours and then in jail. Or, excuse me, I'm back to burp, right there, excuse me, right. Or, like what happened a few weeks ago with that young fucking lad, 25 years old. Where's he now? He's dead. Because he was raised by a fucking idiot and believed all the bullshit. Where is he now, eh? Hi, J5, how you doing, mate?
I'm gonna extract her.
Okay, can you pause it right
Yeah, producer, exactly, unlocked. Well, not anymore.
Ma'am, really, all you have to do is give me your license.
Yeah, I'm
You're about to go to jail.
as well.
You don't have to have insurance, Sue. I'm genuinely surprised about that. I figured that, like, I honestly figured that most countries you'd have to have insurance. That's interesting.
I know. Well, I don't want to go to jail, but he's threatening to force me out of my vehicle and take me to jail.
And all you have to do is give me your license. But I'll give you plenty of chances. I'll give you plenty of chances. She displayed her license, but she would not give it to me.
What's the statute?
You have to physically have your driver's license on you to operate a motor vehicle on the roadway.
I showed
You did not
it to
give
you.
it.
I showed it to
But
you.
you have to give it to me when I.
Our insurance, a lot, not all of them, I don't think, Logan, but a lot of them, they offer, I don't know, protection in case you are in an incident with an uninsured driver. Because even though it's considered so bad now and it's punished really badly over here for not being insured, there's still a lot of uninsured drivers.
I asked you to. Yes.
Show me the statute.
That keeps it interesting, Colm.
You want to go? You want to go on the other side and unbuckle your seatbelt?
Exactly. They are fixing to put their hands on me.
Yes.
My lawyer, they are forcing my
Taser!
phone out of my hand. They are forcing them. He's grabbing. They are grabbing my property.
Call the phone.
Stupid cow. No one cares what you got to say, Sheila. Fuck off. Is that it? Wound on. Oh well. Let's go back to Chili's bullshit. Turn.
Looking at right here.
Looks like it. Yeah.
So there's another
She had an iPhone watch. What the fuck, man? I can't afford one of them either. Even my flipping little earbud earphone things only cost like a tenner off Amazon. Amazon? I don't say Amazon. Why did I say that? That was really weird.
One here that is not in slow motion, and it is videos. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, it's only 3 minutes long, I think.
There it is, look. See that? It says, warning, please violence, part 2 of 2. So she deleted the part 1 of 2. And yet she didn't have enough gumption about her to be able to change the title of that one. So that's how we know for a fact that that she fucked about in the video and didn't want people to see that. I bet she got a load of shit. I can't think of the words, man. Backfire, that's the one for it.
156, 63, right here. Here we go.
Backlash, that was the one.
Please help me! Please help me! Please help me!
See, so it's just going to start from this one instead. Fucking ridiculous. They don't show nothing that leads up to it. Fucking cunts, man. I hate that. I fucking hate it. You know, when I used to just cover British auditors, I used to do their whole video, the whole one. Even if bits were boring and shit like that, because I never wanted them. One did try it as well, and he's now subscribed to me and just pop in now and then, joking audits. He tried to say that I'd edited it and not showed certain bits and all this, that, and the other, and eventually he admitted that I'd showed the whole video. Do that so that they can't accuse you of fucking lying and all this, that, and the other, and then look what these cunts do. Fucking, nah.
Please help me!
Give us your arms! Arms! Give me your arms! Stop resisting!
Give
me your arms!
I can't breathe! I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
Let go of the steering wheel.
Stop resisting!
Let go of the steering wheel.
Thank you, Colm. I appreciate the £2. And you saying that I am a real mensch. I'm glad I made you laugh as well. Thanks, mate.
Here.
Where's your sergeant? Where's your sergeant? I'm commanding your sergeant!
Here. Here's our...
I'm
Here, grab that
commanding your
here.
sergeant! Help! Help! Help!
How can he show this, yeah, and pretend that it's police brutality when she's clearly still clinging onto the steering wheel and beeping the horn? When she's doing everything in her power to resist. Yeah, and she can't breathe, but, you know, she can't breathe because she's being dragged out of a car. It's not like she's fucking... Oh, God, let's not.
So now let me pause it right here.
Oh, yeah,
just
go
for a
on.
second,
That's
real
convenient.
fast, and let me just tell you guys real fast.
Isn't that convenient? I paused it right there.
There's no victim. Bora's not running from anybody.
There's no victim because they stopped her before there could have been a victim. Why is that? I'll get myself really wound up about this. How is that difficult to understand? Because drivers under the influence, whether it be drugs or drink, are regularly stopped from driving whilst under the influence. That has reduced the amount of people that are killed by people who are driving whilst under the influence. Great pause face again, but fucking... It's so out of order. It winds me up. It makes me so angry. It disgusts me that somebody needs to die then. Somebody needs to die, or somebody needs to be severely injured for it to be right for them to stop somebody from driving who's under the influence. Make that make sense, please.
Property damage. There's no restitution due. They didn't get a call that said some woman just ran over my son and drove away. No, none of that.
So that's what it takes. Somebody has to lose their son. Somebody has to lose their son for this to be okay. Chile and your fucking herpes inflated lips. Go fuck yourself, you fucking cunt.
They pulled her over because they said she went over the yellow line, which she didn't. She told me 100,000.
How do you know? Was you there? Oh, she told him. She told him 100,000 times that she didn't. So that's it. Case closed then. Job done. That's it. So yeah, poor Bora. How awful. I mean, she told Chilla that she never went over the yellow line. So, you know, good enough for me. Yeah.
1,000 times. Go ahead, Bora.
Correct. I did not go over the line.
How the
And
fuck do you know, you stupid fucking bitch? You're off your fucking face, you twat.
I was watching your video the other day about the La Vista.
Oh,
Atwater versus
God.
City Lodge.
Yeah. So, you know, I was thinking, with what the senator was saying.
I wondered about that, boy, right? I wondered about that because he said, I think he said yesterday as well that DUI is a felony. And I thought to myself, I'm sure it's not. But yeah, I can understand that it is if it's like a repeated thing, but I can't imagine that it is the first time. Otherwise, can you imagine how many fucking college kids and shit would have a felony now then just because they got caught drink driving one time?
And everything, you know, if these laws were not in place, they would not have been able to pull me over for a
And you could have killed somebody, you stupid bitch.
fishing expedition to escalate the situation, to try to get me on something to enhance their own career.
Okay, so what she's saying specifically, she's talking about the 1996 case of
Oh, cheers, Majestic. I didn't know that. Thank you.
Wren, WHREN, versus the United States. What Wren?
Why does he have to make his face big, yeah? Now he's clearing something up for us. It's like, he does that shit, yeah? So there's both of them.
Everything, you know, if these
Yeah,
laws were not in place,
Oh, yeah.
they would not have been
Exactly,
able to pull me
Deborah.
over
Exactly, Deborah. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right,
to
Deborah.
escalate the situation, to try to get me on something to enhance their own
I can't help it sometimes, Colin. The whole fucking, the way he goes on about drunk drivers and stuff like that, it really winds me up.
career.
Okay, so
So time for Chili to go big. You've had
What
it?
she's
There we
saying
go. So just foot Deborah off because we all need to see his herpes inflated lips close up.
specifically, she's talking about the 1996 case of Wren, WHREN, versus the United States. What Wren versus the United States
I swear he's muted up.
is an extension of Terry versus Ohio.
Is
Terry
it?
versus Ohio says that if the cop is suspicious of you, he can stop you, frisk you, and detain you.
Yeah.
Wren versus United States is a 1996 case. It's an extension
Oh,
that says that
yeah.
they're suspicious of your car.
Oh my
So they
God.
Wren stopped her, which is a Terry stop. Let's watch the rest of this video,
Yeah,
and then
let's.
I'll come right back here.
Oh,
in
jolly
1
good.
second.
Thank God for that, Chili, 'cause we're doing this show.
Here, grab her. Grab her right arm.
She sounds like such a twat.
And I'll grab her left.
I wonder if her name actually is Deborah, yeah? But one day, Chiller, because he's a dance cat, said Deborah, and she fancied the pants off him that much that she never wanted to tell him that he's wrong. What are you saying, Majestic? Which Rent v US has nothing to do with her making a legal lane change. I know. Hi, Sweet. I've not seen you for a bit. How you doing, mate? Thanks for being here. What did I, you didn't miss much, don't worry about it. It's just the same old, isn't it? Fundraising for Bora and showing how she was brutalised by the police, you know, with that one video that's on her channel because she conveniently deleted the other one where she acted like a right cunt and didn't follow lawful orders. And now she is clinging onto a steering wheel, beeping the horn, whilst the police are trying to drag her out of the car. And she's saying, I can't breathe, and help. And yeah, there we go, that's about it. What's that? If I check her background, she used to be Deborah at one point. Then she wanted to stand out and be special. You know what? I won't be surprised. I've literally never heard that name before, ever. Deborah. Well, first time I ever heard it, I thought, no, it's Chili just saying it wrong, which I would never put past him because he's so fucking stupid. So, yeah. Also, no, as a Dev's case was Julita's first. Her videos making the rounds of the anti-fraud channels before. Ah, got ya. He's a leprechaun. I don't know how I feel about that, old vampire. Yeah, it's funny, and it is. I'll give you that. But, you know, it could be offensive to leprechauns. We wouldn't want to offend them. They'll fuck us over. Fucking let go, you stupid bitch.
Oh my. That was a lot. You know that, I mean...
Yeah, Nimrod. Hey, any of you ever watched American Gods? I love the leprechaun in that, you know. Well, he's not in it anymore, he died. Sorry if any of you ain't watched it, I've just spoiled it for you. But yeah, I really liked him. And he was so big for a leprechaun.
You know, this doesn't look authentic here. This doesn't look authentic at all. It looks like they changed the sound to the video. Why?
Really? So they tampered with... That is desperate, that is, ain't it? What the fuck?
I didn't say that at that time.
Right, I know that. Listen.
She will literally just agree with anything, won't she, that he's suggesting. And if she's ever shown to be in the wrong, she'll just say that, no, I didn't say that at that time. No, that's not what it is. That they edited the video. Yeah, of course they did. The Bora.
Does that sound like she's laying on... Are you proud of yourself? Does that sound like it's said from ricocheting off concrete? Or does it sound like that's in the cab of the truck? Listen, this doesn't sound like someone who's outside of the cab. It sounds like the exact same woman who was speaking in the cab. They sliced this. Listen. She's unconscious right there.
No, she's not.
Where are we moving? That was a lot.
Oh my fucking God, the fucking lies never end, man.
Right there. Did you hear it? Did you hear the change?
Yeah, I sure did.
Right before that. I can't breathe.
Well, say no. Now watch here.
Well, she's conscious enough to say, I can't breathe again. Yeah, amazing.
That's how they're going to tear her rotator cuff.
Oh, is that what they're going to do? Yeah.
Tear her rotator cuff.
Of course.
Roll you over.
Let me get my breath.
Roll you over.
That's why they're rolling you over, you stupid bitch.
Let me get my breath.
No. Roll over. No, you cannot get your breath.
She could... Oh, my days. Oh, my God. Right. Being on your front, flat, with your arms behind your back, yeah? You can struggle to get your breath. Sitting you up or rolling you over will help you get your breath, you thick fucking cunt.
Say it up. Now, put a 1 in the chat right now. It was 2 men on her and in torture cuffs. Put a 1 in the...
Oh, you should, boy. Honestly, you should. And please, fucking hell, man, share the footage. Seriously.
Chat, if she's detained. Put a 1 in the chat if she's detained. Ready?
Put 69 in the chat if you think Chili and Bora are cunts. By the way, you know what? You know how it goes. 69 or any of the equivalents. You know how it is.
Is she detained right there? Is that 2 men on her in the torture cuffs? Put a 1 in the chat if this woman is detained. She's detained right there. There's 2 full-grown men and both of her wrists are shackled behind her back like she's a pig. Okay? She is detained, but that cop isn't satisfied that she's detained. He wants to hurt her, so he's going to.
I kind of can't blame him.
There goes her arm right here. Here's where the rotator cuff is torn.
You don't have to manhandle me.
Or not. You didn't have to do all that. Refuse to listen either. Okay. Did you lock her cuffs? Look, right there. In the sport of wrestling, this right here, you cannot pin someone's arm and then rotate their elbow outwards. This is an illegal wrestling move in collegiate wrestling. But they're doing it to her, and it tears her rotator cuff.
What? Wait there. I weren't near my phone. Sorry, shit, I just fucked that up. Sorry. Right, I didn't mean to do that. I weren't near my phone. And did he just say this is an illegal wrestling move? They ain't wrestling, mate.
She's detained. He wants to hurt her, so he's going to.
Yeah.
There goes her arm right here. Here's where the rotator cuff is torn.
You don't have to manhandle me.
Or no. You didn't have to do all that. Refuse to listen either. Okay. You lock her. Look, right there. In the sport of wrestling, this right here, you cannot pin someone's arm and then rotate their elbow outwards. This is an illegal wrestling move in collegiate wrestling.
But it's not a wrestling match.
But they're doing it to her, and it tears her rotator
She
cuff.
deserves it. Fuck her.
Okay. I've seen enough abuse of my friend here. So, Kurt, thank you for your donation. I appreciate it. Andrew, thank you. Bruce.
I've got a mouthful and I apologise. But, you see, I mean, I know we can expect that from Chile, yeah. We can expect it from all his followers as well. Right, yeah. But just watching that, and we're like, but she's still resisting, look. She's holding on to steroids. She's beeping the horn. She's doing this. She's not doing as she's told. But they don't see that at all. It's fucking ridiculous. I really need to go to the loo, by the way, so I'm just going to leave you to watch him for a minute. When I get back, let me know if I need to rewind it, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I got $35 on Cash App, and I've got, on PayPal, I had the 50, and I had another donation of 10. So I had 60, and then actually, so I had 60 on PayPal. And then I had, I'm sorry, I got another donation just now. Another donation just came in from Todd. Todd just put in Gloria. Gloria just threw in. Thank you, Gloria, for your donation. I appreciate it. Do you have anything on yours over there? See if you have anything come in on your PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo. We're almost to the 300 now. We're a third of the way there with Chevys. Go ahead.
Wow. So I did get a Cash App from the same person that had given to you, Bruce. And that looks like about it so far.
Okay, so what are you at total over there?
10.
Okay, so you're at 10. So I was at 60 here, and then 50, 60, 70. 70 on PayPal, and then Cash App was 35. So I'm at 105, and you have 10. So we're at 115. We got to raise $285, $185 more to get to 300. So we have 115. We need to raise $185.
I'm begging you all day long.
More to get to 300. And Deborah, this goes to Marvin to pay back his loan. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you don't even get any of this money.
No. Well, there was some that was extra that I did get to use, but I mean I have to.
Yeah. No, because I think we raised like 400 and something last time, but it was only like 100 over. And working a lot right now. You putting in 40 hours a week?
I'm not able to work. I haven't been able to work at all since this happened. So what I did before.
I'm pretty sure she wasn't working when this happened. And before this happened. So what the fuck?
It had a lot to do with reputation. And when that happened.
Fucking hell, sorry, I'm eating. What reputation? Fucking hell.
It pretty much ruined my reputation. And I was
Bye, Natasha. Thanks for being here.
self-employed, and I had clients, and my clients, you know, it's a small town, and there's a lot of good people, and when someone is standing up, a lot of people don't want to be associated
Right, we need tiny violins, please, in the chat. We need tiny violins.
with that at the time that they're doing that, because they have families, they have jobs, they have their own reputations. But for myself, I'm a grown woman. My children are grown. I'm single. I don't have, you know.
You're single? I am shocked. Genuinely shocked. And speaking of which, Nimrod's just reminded me, yeah? Why do you Americans call it panhandling? Inquiring minds need to know.
It's just myself. So, and I was self-employed. So, I wasn't concerned so much about those things. And so my main concern was that my grandchildren would have to go through what I've gone through, and I would hate
I'm almost certain that your grandchildren aren't that stupid, that they're a lot more intelligent than you, Deborah.
myself for not standing up and at least trying to prevent that from happening. I don't want it to happen to anyone in my family or anyone else's family. And if I don't stand up, then I'm part of it.
It's happening.
That's the way I feel.
Yeah, it's happening everywhere. No matter where we
But
go.
I know everyone can't, but I can, and I will, and I am.
Yeah.
But you can't, can you? That's why you're begging for money. You're panhandling.
As much as I can.
So what she's talking about is that if she doesn't fight back against this, then this can affect you, your kids, your grandkids.
This thing used to be a mental health counsellor. That is fucking scary. What the fuck?
And so there's people, and Deborah and I have the same situation. I don't have a wife and children. I'm able to do this and just dedicate myself and my time to it. Now, it does cost me in some personal relationships. It costs me in some family relationships. It costs me social relationships for sure. At the same time, I cannot stop what I'm doing. I'm addicted to it. Just so you know, the last 20 hours, I've seen so many things I'm going to cover over the next 2 or 3 days that after we get off this live, I'm going to sit here and make video after video after video of things you guys have got to see. You've got to see what's going on, starting with Kennedy. And then I got another video that shows how the head cop in Utah is trying to toe the thin blue line, and his promotion's now on hold. So I hope that happens. God bless you guys. So listen, this is a $185 user. I need you guys, if you would please, pull out your Cash App, your Venmo, your PayPal. Deborah's Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App.
See, buskers though, J5, yeah? Buskers have a little something or another for you to put the money in. So would they be classed as panhandlers? Over here, yeah, when somebody's begging, they just basically put their hand out. And I can remember there was a documentary on TV years ago, and it showed that a lot of beggars were professional beggars. They had like really nice houses and all this, that and the other, but they'd pretend to be homeless and they'd beg. The more genuine ones, you can kind of tell they're basically smackheads and whatnot. And yeah, so there we go.
DLZ Clips has got it posted. My Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal is scrolling along the bottom right there. DLZ Clips editor's up there as well. If you donate to him,
He's got herpes, Nana. It's not lipstick, it's herpes. Look, what? Look, you can see it there. His lips have been inflated with herpes, and Deborah's hoping to catch it.
every penny that goes to him will go to Deborah. We are going to raise her $300 tonight. I'm going to sit here and e-beg to help my friend. And I don't care.
I did not know that, J5. I might have to look that one up.
I don't care. I'm so proud of myself for being able to e-bag. I'm so good at it. And I'm going to help Deborah Rogers. I'm going to help Deborah. She needs it. She's not working. She's down. The state attacked her. Cops attacked her and tore her.
Oh my God, maybe he went down on her, and that's how he got herpes in his mouth. I think we just worked something out. You're a little bit minging down below, Deborah. You are, aren't you, girl? We know your type.
Rotator cuff. This woman has been freedom fighting since November of 2021, going to court, going to jail, fighting back against the system. I would empower her 100 times out of 100 with $300. With $300, I mean, and look at and look right. Linda just threw in another $30. So now we're at $155. Thank you, Linda.
Hi, Dravaco.
Linda, thank you for your $30 donation. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. We are slowly but surely getting there, and within just a few minutes, we'll finish. We'll get this done, and I'm going to make another video tomorrow. You have no idea the videos that are coming out. V Boyer for 25. Thank you, V Boyer. Thank you. You are the sweetest lady. I appreciate.
You're the sweetest fucking gimp, but not as sweet as Trevor. Trevor, however you say it, you are number one gimp, mate. We give you that title. That is you. We should fundraise for a new mask for him. One that's got like red leather around the eyes and stuff to make it look like he's wearing red glasses.
Thank you so much. if that's a lady. I think it is. V Boyer is a lady. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. So
Don't pretend you don't know. Don't pretend you ain't had that nasty scabby mouth down there.
you never know. It's just initials and names on a screen. How do you know? You don't have an idea. I know Kurt, my buddy over there in AZ. He's just threw in $5 for you, and Kurt doesn't have a lot
Oh, cool. What do you have to mention that for, mate?
of money, but he just threw in $5. Kurt doesn't have a lot of money. I know him. We've met in real life. Shook his hand.
Oh my God, you've met somebody in real life? That is shocking. That's amazing.
Had some marijuana.
Wow,
so
wicked.
Andrew threw in $20. Bruce threw in another $10. Thanks, Bruce. I appreciate you. So we are slowly but surely getting there. So now I've got 60 on Cash App and in PayPal, 60 and 50. I got 110. So we're about 140 to go, 135 to go, somewhere in there.
I've got 130.
What?
Yeah.
Dave, was that from Davis?
It was from a friend of mine, a mutual friend of ours.
I've run out of Guinness and I've got to drink coffee, so you are going to hear the kettle. Because, like, my kitchen and living room's all one thing. So, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. We'll go back to this idiot in a minute, I promise. And it won't take long. Wow, Davis sent $135, look. Wicked. I am, this is like serious, I am actually surprised though that his followers have this kind of money to send and stuff, because to me, they are uneducated, naive and desperate people. And, you know, you don't normally see people like that with much money. So, but I think that they're vulnerable people, and he takes advantage of them. That's his old grift, isn't it? So, it's great. It's nearly done anyway. It's nearly done. Drinking coffee. It's a welcoming too, man. But booze is expensive these days, and 4 guineas cost me nearly £6. Shocking. I'm going to drink coffee. I'm not going to drink tea. I'm being anti-British these days. I go through phases anyway. On a serious note, I go through phases. I go through like a phase of coffee, and then I'll go through a phase of tea. I never mix. So at the moment, I'm in a coffee stage. Phase? Stage? One or the other. You know what I mean? I'll leave you to listen to him whilst I make a drink.
And this one initial's okay. Just an initial, first initial, last initial's okay. You know? Okay. Oh, really? Aw, thank you. I appreciate it. We're pretty close to being done with this fundraiser. So you got 130 over there, and I've got 110 in PayPal, and over on Cash App, I've got 60. So I'm at 170, and you're at 130. What was that? Fundraiser is complete, y'all. Fundraiser is complete. Thank you guys so much for donating to my friend Deborah. I am so happy. If you got 130, while you're on the line right now, let me send you over this 170 right this second so that you have it in your pocket instead of mine.
If you send it to Cash App, then it'll be cumulative, and then I can just show you my grand total.
Okay, then I'll send it to Cash App. There it is. And this is Team DLZ donations. There, that is pay. So just so you guys can see, let me take my glasses off to put my pin in. Okie dokie. Okay, cool. There it is, y'all. Sent $170 to Bora Rogers. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you, V Boyer. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Gloria. You know, everybody. Gloria's not some rich lady sitting over there with bags of money. She waits for her paycheck to come in, waits for her Visa Cash App, waits for her stuff to come in, and she regularly donates on this channel. She's not rich.
Oh, Deborah, why is she donating to your channel when she owed her ex-husband money? And now, so she's donating to your channel. Is he talking about her? Because I could be wrong, you know. I could be going on this big rant, and I could be completely wrong. But I'm going to assume that he's talking about Deborah. If it is, who regularly donates to his channel, why would she do that when she owes money to her ex-husband? So, you know, she should be just giving it to him, surely. But no, she donates to the channel and then does a fundraiser. Gets it all back plus some, etc., etc. This is true, Sue, this is true.
Gloria, thank you. V. Boyer, thank you. Thank you so much. Davis, I think that, Davis, $2.90. Oh, we're $10 short.
No. There was $20 on PayPal.
Okay. Because I got that money that I have a super chat money that came in here as well. So, cool. Just checking that, making sure. And thank you guys for super chats. I did not get a.
Yeah, why do you think Chevy's fake? It's weird. I don't even know. I'd say he, she, whatever it is. I think they're weird. It's like last night they were doing that kitty litter thing. Remember? Can't even remember what it said. But Chili said that it was something relevant. Because they'd spoken about something or another and it was relevant. And then also in his comment section, they just sort of like post songs, lyrics of songs. I think they're weird. I don't know. I don't understand them proper. I can't get my head around it. But it's just a gimp.
Chance to read them off. I've got to get a little better at the technology because some people are doing it better than me. And so I've got to get a little bit better.
I am shocked. There's people out there doing technology better than Chili. What? Make that make sense. I don't believe it, Chili. I don't believe it. You are a tech genius.
Oh, $15 in super chats. So thank you guys for super chatting. I appreciate it. So now you have court on April 11th, which is today.
Hi, Rudy. How are you, mate? Are you okay?
Is the
Oh, yeah, he's got herpes, Rudy. It's confirmed. We're into I say we, me. I'm unsure at the moment. I suspect that he got it from going down on her, but he might not have done. So, I don't know.
29th. And so that's going to be in 12 days from now. It's Tuesday, the 11th. So it's exactly 14 days. It's today's day 14. So tomorrow's 13. So that's how quick it happens. That's how quick it happens. What'd you say, Gloria? She said, I'm going to buy you I'm going to buy you a build. Is that a building? Okay, Davis.
I don't know what that was. It might have been that. But can you imagine if somebody did that? If somebody actually bought him a building, a house, an office, something like that. These poor bastards.
So while you're doing that, I do want to let everybody know that I am working on some more lawsuits that's going to be coming out stemming from this event. There will be several.
Will there?
And then as soon as I get that done, I will be starting to do videos on my YouTube. And I'm excited about that.
Oh, I'm excited about that. They're going to be awesome. Oh, I think I might already be subscribed to her, you know. But I think she's blocked me, though, so I don't think I can't talk in her chat or comment sections or whatever because she doesn't like me. She thinks I'm mean, which I just don't know where she got that from. I'm quite surprised, to be honest. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to her starting some videos and shit, starting making videos because I think, imagine we could just see her getting arrested all the time, like over and over and over again. That'd be funny. Hey? Yeah, please. I love you.
Oh no, not that lovely. I've got to say this.
Why?
Lunch.
Oh, I thought you'd done it earlier.
The YouTube channel be mainly Native American issues, legal issues, and because we were all.
Oh, can we please not talk about Bora and OnlyFans, please? There's only, you know what I mean? Yeah, my channel can have a load of swear words in it, and we can even talk about, like, you know, sexual things here and there, as long as we're a bit discreet about it. But fucking hell, talking about Bora having OnlyFans is just, wow, that's going over the top, that is. That's my daughter, Sue.
Hot, you can't see your tribe and stuff like that. And so a lot of people, they feel defeated before they're even, you know, like, if something happens, it's like, well, you can't see the tribe, so you're stuck. But what they
gaping hollow. That's nasty.
I'll tell you is you can't see your tribe, but there's other things that you can do to ensure
We're making Dravaco sick.
that justice is served and everything like that. So I want to teach those things that I'm learning, but it'll mainly be tribal issues.
Why is Guinness so cheap there, Nimrod? That's not even fair. It's well expensive here. If you go to a pub, it's about fucking £4, £4.50 a pint. It's scandalous.
Oklahoma tribal issues, which are different than other states.
Sure. And you should. Davis, who said he put in 130.
Tab, sorry, I actually agree. And I think that's Chile's game plan kind of thing, that if he just sues loads of people, eventually one will sort of come through kind of thing. And it potentially could. One day, I saw, I can't even remember what it was about either, but I saw something not long ago where somebody was suing Google. No, it's not. Wait there. I can't even fucking think. Right, somebody was suing Google anyway. And Google were, you know, they got a lawyer involved and all this, that and the other. But then eventually they just decided to back out and they just settled. And they weren't even in the wrong. And I'm worried that Google are going to do that with him. Just to make him go away and shut the fuck up, that kind of thing. And then he's going to have loads of money and he's going to, oh my God, can you imagine? He will never shut up about it. And he won't accept that they're just doing it because of what I just said, sort of thing. That would be so bad. I don't even want to think about it. Fucking hell. That's so depressing.
23 actually did. So I'm going to send this to you right now. So this money wasn't for me, it was for you. And so we went 133.
And the whole thing, isn't it, Nimrod? The further away from Dublin, the worse it tastes anyways. And it's like, it's nice here, but it's not as nice as it is over in Ireland. It's really nice in Belfast, but it ain't as nice as it is over the border.
I'm just going to send it over to you now so you have it. So that way there's...
Thank you so much.
Yeah, this one I'm on about though, Tad. They didn't do that at first either with this. I wish I could remember, and I can't remember who it was or why it was. But they didn't do that at first either. They seemed like they were going to fight it, and then it was like at the last minute they, you know, just settled, basically, just walked away and settled. And they could do that. Exactly. They could give him 10k to do it. Would they force him to sign an NDA? That'd be satisfying. I mean, yeah, it just, him getting that, he just considered that such a massive win. It's fucking ridiculous.
The rest of it will go, like even the extra will go to Marvin, because he has to pay for gas to take me to my appointments and things like that. Just last week.
You know what, Nimrod? I didn't even realise you were back in Ireland, and now I just realised you sent a super chat and it was in euros. How long have you been back in Ireland for?
I went back to my neurologist, and they were able to tell me that after I had an MRI on my neck right before this happened, and now my neck is...
God, I'm fucking stupid in on Nimrod. Sorry, mate. I had no idea. I apologise. Hi, Hayla. Oh, you just me as well. Don't worry about it, love. Better late than never. What was I reading? Right. Boy, I think you've got a point. They shouldn't, should they? Because it would be that. I mean, for what he's suing them for, every fucking other YouTuber could do the same. Yeah, every YouTuber that's ever been covered by a commentary or a reaction channel could do the same. Because he's suing them. Initially, he was going to sue because they're not sticking by their harassment and bullying things. And then he was suing them because of the whole fair use thing. And he's also said, by the way, he's absolutely stated that he wants to change fair use. He wants to get rid of it. It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't exist. I mean, fucking hell, man. More than half, what, 90% of YouTube channels are based on being able to use other people's content, fair use? And that is a good question, highest priestess. What happened to her MS? I guess it just got cured. I don't know. Probably the same thing that happened to Chile's stage 25, 40,000 cancer. And high knee pressure.
Dramatically worse after.
Oh yeah, but look what he was saying last night though, unlock, because he's obviously been called out on that, innit? So he was saying when he uses other people's footage, he sends them the money that it makes. But like I said, I guarantee he doesn't make them send them the super chat money. All he'll do is, so he'll premiere it, he'll make the super chat money, and then he'll send them the AdSense money. And it's only going to be like, what, a fucking few dollars. It ain't going to be that much. You don't get that many views. So, I think like the most I've made on one video from AdSense is about £1.50. And I've got a much smaller channel than his, but you know what I mean? It's not like he's going to be making a fortune. So, you know, send them 20 quid. Happy days. And he gets to keep, I don't know, 100, something like that. Oh, no, of course he doesn't. And he said he sent it to somebody and the person sent it back. Yeah.
They did that. So, unfortunately, Marvin has to take me to the doctor a lot and things of that nature. So it does take a lot of gas. Thank you.
It wasn't me. It was Davis. I didn't do it. Davis just did that for you. So you got your 300 for the lawyer, and then you got a little bit of gas money there.
Thank you.
So, I mean, you guys are not going to get me to cry. You're not going to do it.
Fuck off. I hate that he does that fake crying thing. It's fucking cringe. The fuck. Oh, look at her face, look. Proper fucking laps it up. It's so pathetic. Fucking hell.
I'm not going to cry. No chance.
But I'm going to pretend to.
The humanity of these people.
Fuck off.
I'm so grateful.
Yes, and I know exactly how they're just enabling a fucking con man. It's offensive. So fucking wrong.
Thank you for helping her.
You know, it makes me wonder, was the senator speaking of Terry versus Ohio because there is so much...
Oh, it might be out of sync, Nimrod. Sometimes when I do the voice changer thing, the audio goes slightly out of sync with the video, so I apologise. But at least we don't have to listen to his normal voice.
OVT on the internet lately?
OTVO, yeah. I don't know.
OTVO, yeah.
I don't know, but
I hadn't, Hayley, until you just pointed it out.
the people in this community, I don't know Davis. It's the first time I've met this person. First time they've been on the channel.
Yeah, it is.
And they rushed to get that money in to finish, and it says right here on the donation, to finish the fundraiser. And then we'd already got that money come in. And so then it put another look, and she just got done saying how she needed some gas money, how they're struggling because they got to pay the lawyer bills, but then they got the gas money. And Davis just made it, that put us over the top, you know. And all y'all who donated here, you know, Troll Hunter's here, good to see you, Hunter, Bronco Nation, V-Boy, Chevy, all you guys.
I wouldn't mind Chili crying in pain, boy, but it's fake crying because, oh, the humanity makes me fucking cringe.
Rights on. It's always good to see you guys. Kurt, Kinetic Costumes, Linda. It's like Christopher. It's like I mean, all these people. You know, Christopher came in. It's like, I mean, and it literally says Team DLZ on.
Oh, I must have missed something. But Leanne Hubbard, you're not very well. I'm sorry to hear that. And hi, by the way, and I hope you get well soon.
You know, just given to you. It's humbling, to say the least. And I'm grateful to all of you for doing this for my friend. Deborah is someone who I have grown to love and care about over the last year and a half.
I think he'd raise money if somebody's kid had bone cancer and they needed money and shit for treatment. I think he'd raise money for that.
And to see her struggling as badly as she was.
Or is it just like, you know, drunk drivers and whatnot that he raises money? Is it just criminals that he raises money for, is what I'm getting at?
After shoulder surgery, and then to see that she got locked up for 45 days because she walked out of court. And then, by the way, that worked out for you, right? Now you got your motion to be heard.
Yeah. So actually, that case is in the federal district court right now. Yeah. So that is being challenged by the tribe. And we'll see what happens with that. So there's several cases that I'm involved in that I'm representing myself on.
Oh, that's going to be fun, that is. Oh, I hope this video.
The attorney is only representing me in the criminal situation. I've never been involved in a trial. I don't know how to do trial. I'm not going to represent myself in a trial. And that's what he's going to do for me. But the other things, I would love to get a federal attorney to help me. But if not, then I'm going to do what I have to do.
Basically, translated to, soon I'm going to be doing another fundraiser, another one, because, you know, I could do with an attorney representing me for these frivolous lawsuits.
You just...
Oh, fuck off. Stop pretending to fucking cry, you fucking sap.
Criminal case that was put on you, you know, and I will be here.
It was because you broke the fucking law. What the hell? Oh, my days.
This is the 4th fundraiser of 10. I have 6 more fundraisers for Deborah of $300 each.
Told you. See? Money, money, money.
For Deborah. That's what a commitment is. That's what dedication is. She needs help. All we have to do is throw in a little bit of change. And there's people like Chevy and Davis and Boyer and Linda and Kurt and people who come in regularly and donate. People who have money, people who don't have money, they come in and donate to other people. And that's all we can do. That's all we can do. So I'll be here for you next month at the same time. Whatever cases you decide you're going to do, I'll be here the whole way, at least to broadcast.
All these simps will pay for it. Whatever you want to do, all these simps will give you the money. Fucking pathetic.
So the legal documents are on your website.
Okay, yeah, I've got both of your motions are. Where's that at on the website? That's under documents or forms. I have a link. I can put a link.
Begging his commitment, yeah.
He's in the room. Good to see you, Chuck P. We don't stop. In Torture Cuffs is coming up pretty soon. Troll Hunter is here. Good to see you, Shock Professor. Oh, Shock Professor's uncle. I gotta talk to you, Shock Professor. Shock Professor, shoot me. I got your email today about your uncle. Horrible. So, okay. Anyway, this was hard, Deborah. This was emotionally taxing for me, and I did not. I was in such a good mood all day today.
Scams are us indeed, Halo.
You know, but this was emotional. I didn't plan on this. I was in such a good, but the generosity of people is what chokes me up. You know, it's like, and it's not even for me, but it doesn't matter. I just feel I'm so happy that you get some financing. And I mean, this woman is surviving on nothing right now.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you guys know that. She's literally surviving on
she's not.
Crumbs. She really is. She won't tell you. She is. She's surviving on just
oh, well,
the very, very bottom is what this woman is surviving on because she doesn't want to give up the fight. And so I respect the hell out of you, Deborah. I really do. So,
I do without a lot of things.
Let's all pretend to cry.
It's pretend. I won't.
That's right. I know.
And it doesn't matter what I do without. Because the thought of my grandchildren having to go through it and me not doing anything, I couldn't live with that. But I can live with doing without right now. Because I will not always be like this.
Big time, Hitler. That's exactly what she's thirsting for.
Until then, I will do without until I get it done.
You are helping others. You are helping others by fighting. You're showing an example. And you came and you reached out to me and asked for help. And now all of these people who are in this chat.
She broke the fucking law. What example is she showing? She's showing the example that you should get drunk or take drugs and then drive and then cling onto the steering wheel and fucking scream and beat the horn loads and resist arrest. Is that the example that she's showing? I think it is.
Under any circumstances. All right. Everybody say goodbye to Deborah. We love you, honey. I'll see you on
Fuck off, Deborah.
the 10th or the 9th of April.
Everybody please say goodbye to Deborah. Fuck off, Deborah.
Everybody say goodbye to Deborah. Bye, Deborah.
Love you guys. Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you. So, amazing. Amazing. You people.
Yeah, exactly, Bex. Hi, by the way.
You people. You people are absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. 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 And
God knows, William. The kids probably don't even fucking talk to her, and I won't blame them.
even though I sent Deborah 430
Hi, by the way, William. I can't remember if I said hi to you. I said hello.
$33 or something like that, just for the people watching, there was like some crumbs extra. There was a couple extra super chats in there.
Oh, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being on benefits at all. But, you know, I mean, if you're on benefits, though, don't pretend that you live on nothing. You live on your benefits. It's that simple, ain't it? I'm on benefits. Not like full benefits sort of thing, but I'm on some benefits. I get support. And so I can't sit there and say, oh, I'm living on nothing. I'm having to beg to be able to eat and, you know, get gas, electric and roof over my head and all this, that and the other because I'm just living on crumbs. No, not at all.
Like a couple extra bucks on PayPal. I probably made a little money. I probably made a little bit of money for the people who are angry about it. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks a lot for those extra little dollars I got. I'm going to buy myself a really nice lunch tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for donating. I appreciate it so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
See, he made money like we knew he would. Even if Deborah gets that full whack sort of thing, which I think he's sending her, yeah, he still made money.
This gives me so much. And so just today alone, we put out 130 for the POJ, 135 for the POJ earlier. And then we put out 433.
Exactly, Logan. And that's why he goes out of his way to try and bail people out. She don't look like she's missed any meals, does she, Michael? Good point.
For Deborah. So collectively today, we put over almost $550, almost $600 out for people who none of us know them. None of them know them. None of us know these people. KT, Tom Shaw, good to see you. Victor's in here. Nice to see you, Victor. Good to see you. Rights On is here. I love Yahweh. I love Yishway. How do I say it properly? I think it's Yahweh. I don't want to say it wrong. Alan is here. Good to see you.
You don't know how to say Yahweh? I thought he believed in God and whatnot.
Justice Berserker, you are welcome. Justice Berserker is Deborah Rogers, and that's who that is right there. So totally cool. American is here. You know, I have another fundraiser.
Oh my God. What is that picture? Am I seeing that wrong? Oh, it's a surgery scar, isn't it? But I thought to myself, why is she using a picture of her in a bra as her avatar? That's actually disturbing. What the fuck? We don't need that shit.
To do for someone who is who needs a certain type of medical device. I have another guy, but the fundraiser's for like $6,000. So I've called Brian over Here's the Deal, and I've asked him if he would do a joint fundraiser for me for one of the people on Team DLZ who needs a specific medical device.
Didn't you know that, Nimrod?
It's like $6,000. And the only reason I haven't done the fundraiser for this person yet is because
It's because you can't raise $6,000 and raise money on top of that for yourself. We know, Chili. We already know.
Afraid of failure. I'm afraid I won't be able to do it. I'm scared I'll fail.
Afraid of failure? Why is he like filing all these lawsuits then that are destined to fail if he's that afraid of failure? What a load of bollocks. Great pause face once again. Thank you.
Be honest. I'd love to say it's something different, but it's not. I'm afraid that I'll fail this person and we'll come close and I won't get the full $6,000 so that, hey, Vincent Photography, good to see you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Good to see you, my friend. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of failing this person. And I don't want to fail.
$50 sent to that cunt. They've already raised enough money for Deborah as well. So, yeah. I don't watch his stuff usually either, Nimrod. I watch it with you lot. But I don't watch it without you lot. But, yeah, I knew that her name was Justice Berserker. That's how I knew that's who I was talking to in his chat, his comment section one time. She's lovely. Not unhinged in the slightest.
I don't want to fail. If I do that $6,000, which I am going to do that $6,000 fundraiser for this person who needs a medical device, I'm just afraid of failure. So I called Brian over at Here's the Deal and asked him to do a joint fundraiser with me for one of the people here on Team DLZ.
I want a nuclear-powered dildo. Damn. Oh, is that a gifted membership? Because I don't get to see them. They don't come up on my thing. So if it is, then thank you. And also, everybody who hasn't already, I can't even begin to try and describe how to turn it on. But yeah, turn on your membership gift settings thing, because then if anybody ever gives memberships in the future, maybe you'll get one.
Needs this medical device, and I haven't forgot about you though, my friend.
And thank you buying gifted memberships. I really appreciate it.
Think about you every day. I know that you reached out to me a few weeks ago. I think about you every day, man. Every day I think, man, I gotta get this
Thank you, Christine.
fundraiser done so we can get this medical device. Every single day I think about you.
Oh my God, I know you've literally just said about 10,000 fucking times. Yes, I just used literal, you know what I mean? Just, yeah.
So, thank you. Thank you. That's a good idea. A 24-hour fundraiser. That's a pretty good idea. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of talking. It's a lot of talking. It's good to see you, Vincent. I missed you, buddy. I've missed you.
I tell my husband that kind of shit all the time, Nimrod.
So, I'm gonna do that fundraiser in the next. Hey, what's going on, my friend? How are you? Good to see you. So it's always good to see my friend in here. This is a silent.
Crusty Panties, that's your friend. Yeah, I get it. That's hilarious.
Christopher, he needs
Hi, Welsh News Network. How you doing, mate?
a wheelchair with a specific kind of artificial intelligence optic eye. And I don't know a lot about it, but I think what I'm going to do is set a date for the fundraiser and then just try to get Team DLZ to reach out to other people, because with a $6,000 fundraiser, we need 60 people with $100.
Well, you've got 101,000 subscribers now, so you know what gives? Surely you should be able to raise that piece of piss. You know what I mean? It should take a matter of, what, a couple of hours? Should be easier. So I don't get it. Innit, people? I mean, he has got 101,000 subscribers now, you know. So it should be easy peasy. No problem.
So we have to do a little bit of reconnaissance work and reach out to some friends and family. Like, you guys know, I have no problem jumping on the phone, calling my friends and family and saying, I'm doing a fundraiser. Can I count on you for 20? Can I count on you for 50? But to raise 6,000, I need 60 people at $100 to donate to this man. And he has a funding site already set up, so you won't give a dime to me. You get directly to the fundraising site. And so I want to do the fundraiser. So yeah, I'm with you. I like peace officers too. I just don't like law enforcers. So yeah. So why don't I do that for my friend who's in here? That's right, an AI wheelchair Chevy. That's what it's a little. I think it's $6,600. It's it's a lot of money, and it's outside the scope of what we typically do on this channel. Typically, we raise money for people, for lawyers, for bail, for food, for travel, for rides. We raise money for people who need money. And so this guy needs this wheelchair. He needs this, and he was supposed
I guess not, Bex.
to be dead a year ago. They said he was going to die in 6 months. He's outlived that. He's 2 years later. And they said he'd be dead in weeks. And now he's been alive for 2 years longer. And it's a friend of mine who I talk to all the time. I talk to, when I was in Denver going through hell, because my knee had blowed up, my blood pressure blowed up.
No, it hadn't. Go through hell. What the fuck?
Everything bad happened to me. This person was there for me and sat on the phone with me and talked to me, and I was having a hard time. I'm just like you. If you abuse me enough and treat me bad enough and degrade me enough, it can affect my soul and mess up my hormones and get me all out of whack. So I was pretty down. And this friend of mine reached out to me at that time, and I had time to kind of bond with this person. And now he needs an AI, an artificial intelligence wheelchair. And so we're going to do that fundraiser. As a matter of fact, I'm telling you right now, brother, I'm going to set that date, and then I'm going to need the Team DLZ to start to reach out to others and be like,
He needs them to start saving up their benefits money and reach out to their friends and family to start. Fucking hell, man. The e-begging never ends.
like, yo, we need, thank you. I appreciate that. Grateful Dabs. Love you too, Troll Hunter. Love you too. We can do it. So set a date. I'll set a date. I'm going to get off the phone. I'm going to call him, and I'm going to set a date for him. And maybe we'll do it like 2 or 3 weeks out. And then I don't want to fail. I want to do the fundraiser on that day.
Am I evil for wanting him to fail? You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking deny somebody a wheelchair that they need, but bloody hell, can't just go to start a GoFundMe or something. Do it through a different avenue rather than the money going to Chiller, because that is never a good idea.
And he has the money that day. That's what I want to do. I don't want to do a fundraiser for someone and fail them. And I'm afraid. And so I don't want to fail somebody if I tell them I'm going to get something done. So, man, this is super emotional tonight. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. I don't even get why I'm emotional. I'm in a good space right now. So
You ain't emotional. Stop fucking faking. You're a shitty actor. Nobody believes you. Well, sorry, yeah, you 10 legit, dedicated, $50 a month for moderated positions followers believe you.
it's just, there's people who need us. And so, my buddy, I'm going to say.
It couldn't it, you tall for sure. Hi, by the way. But yeah, whatever happened to that board game? I was genuinely looking forward to that. Why did that not come about? Hi, Vlad. I wonder if YouTube is going to shut down his channel after they do the 100,000 view and see if he bought 85% of his subscribers. I know he will never have a silver button award. I know, I said last night that I reckon when people start asking him about it, about getting his silver button thing, he'll say, no, I'm not here for that. I'm not here to, do this. I'm not interested in getting a YouTube button. That's not what I'm here for. That's what he'll say instead of admitting that it's because he can't get one because he bought all his subs.
A date when we get off here, you and I are going to talk. I would say by the end of this month, we set a date, and then I'm going to make some dials for people who will throw in 100, 100, 100, and it'll go directly to his fundraiser.
That'd be fucking great, that would, wouldn't it? I see you too. Hi, by the way, but yeah, fucking hell, man. Him on a lie detector machine thing. Oh, that'd be great. It'd blow the fucker up.
For his AI wheelchair, and we'll set that date. It weighs on me every single day. Every single day. Someone reached out to me. Just imagine. Just switch roles with me for a minute. Just for 1 second.
Fuck that. I wouldn't. Oh no. Who wants to be you?
You are me. You're Chili. You're Jose, and I'm you. And I reach out to you, and you have done fundraisers for 12 people. I've seen you do it. And I say, hey man, listen.
Yeah, good point, Hayla. Wheelchair for his power is what upsets him, but wishing cancer on kids is acceptable. Absolutely, yeah. Raising a couple of $100 or whatever for his fucking DUI twatty fucking girlfriend, that upsets him as well, that they not upset, sorry. Makes him emotional though, and makes him cry that they managed to raise it. But wishing bone cancer and death on children, it's just, that's all right. There's no problem with that.
If I don't have this thing, my whole quality of life, if quality of life is 100, my quality of life is 2. If I get this apparatus, my quality of life is 75, 80. And I only have a little bit of time left. So it's like, dude, every day it weighs on me. Every day. It's like people who I owe t-shirts to. My t-shirts still have not come in, right? 3 t-shirts. I'm just going to refund those 3 people because I don't want the pressure of having to think about it. So it's like, yeah, but we'll do it. We'll get it done. Mm-hmm. Tough stream tonight for me emotionally, but it was a good one. I'm so grateful. Let me just say this. Thank you guys, everybody who donated to my friend, Bora Rogers. Thank you so much. She is a freedom fighter and she won't stop. And she's awesome. You can't send a weeping willow or a beta male Bob to go fight against the government. You got to send a fighter who is tough, that doesn't back down, that won't quit, that says, I'm never taking a deal, not good for us. And that's what Bora is. That's what I am. Like, you want to send in, even, you know what? I'll tell you this. Every single day on this channel, every day, at least I read, I don't know how many, but I read several comments every day from you, from people who watch this channel. And they'll start off and they'll say, Chili, I don't like the way you behave. I don't like your attitude. I don't even know if I like you. But I really like that you're the fighter for this. Comment like that every day. Some people tell me.
Does he get comments like that? I've never seen a comment like that. But, I don't look in his comment section very often. Oh my God, the pause faces keep getting better and better.
They don't even like me. But really, thanks for what you're doing. Please don't stop what you're doing. I don't even agree with your methods, but don't stop what you're doing. So there's a chord being struck.
Yes, Logan, that's exactly what he just did.
Here somewhere, right? There's something going on. Oh. So, whew. Okay, man, I'm sweating right now.
Yeah.
Dave, it's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming in on that, Chevy. Bronco Nation family. How do I say that? Ukraia? How do I say that name? How do I say that? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, is that right? Someone sent me a video that Brian covered today and asked me to help him. I don't know what your story is. You can let me know, though. Okay, cool. Anyway, listen. All right, I've got to make the video about Terry versus Ohio that you guys saw earlier today, just the first little clip of it. Plus, we've been on for exactly 1 hour. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'm going to get my flock and get the flock out of here. I'm also going to walk my dog. He hasn't had a proper walk today. He sat in the car when I went to the gym today, and I'm on a kick. And so that's why I'm saying, like, I think the emotional feelings that I'm having is just the overwhelming being a part of something.
That'd be fucking great, that would, wouldn't it, Ayla?
Thing that's so wonderful. Like, I'm a part of something that's so wonderful that it just makes me cry, you know? So it's, you know, listen, I will get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for coming to the fundraiser. Like, everybody knew I was doing a fundraiser and hundreds of people still showed up. That's amazing. So thank you guys so much for coming. All you guys who donated, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators.
We'll see about that. Right, I'm going as well because I've got some binge watching to do and I've got to get up early in the morning. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Chili left Charlie alone again. Shocker. Fucking hashtag free Charlotte. All day long. Fucking ridiculous. Right, but yeah, I'm going. So thanks for being here, all of you. I really appreciate it. We'll get each other through this bullshit, don't we? Alright, have a good night, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye. Oh shit, yeah. Please like and subscribe and all that usual stuff. Really appreciate it.